Good morning. I've actually had a pretty good morning. The past few days have been really good on me. And the reason I'm making this video is because yesterday, evidently there's a mix-up in our parenting plan, and our days are off somewhere, and it actually could be my fault. I'm not blaming anybody, but I was trying to work with my ex through text about getting it straightened out, and she would not in no way cooperate. In fact, at her last text, she was calling me an idiot. And I was telling my friend about it. There was a couple of them, I showed it to them, and I do that just to I guess validate that I'm not way off base on anything, that I feel like I'm getting more centered on getting back with the way I should be thinking, and I'm not judging now by the past, that I'm living more in the now and how things really are. And they confirmed that she was just being a bitch. And I know that goes on in a lot of broken up relationships, but it's not even really about that, because that's not what I'm wanting to focus on. I'm wanting to focus on the positive aspects of it. And the positive thing in it is I didn't let it bring me down. I actually found it kind of whimsical. I didn't get brought down at all by it. I handled it very well, I think. I didn't get hateful with her. I didn't let her drag me into it. You know how narcs will drag you into arguments, and she tried to several times. She threw out several hooks, hoping she could get a bite on one of them, but it never happened. And a lot of that happened because I was able to stay present. I didn't let any fear, any anger, or any other emotion come into play when I was dealing with that situation. Even though I was upset in the very, very first part of it, whenever I went to pick my son up and I saw the clock was getting closer and closer. And in fact, I saw her drive by. And at that instance, I got upset, and then I realized that wasn't going to work for me. I'm wanting to change the way I think about things. So it was a positive thing that I did yesterday, and it did work. And it set me in motion today. I mean, I've been rocking and rolling this morning, and well, I got up, I made my bed, I cooked my breakfast. These are all normal things, but when you're depressed, or you just don't give a fuck, basically, you don't do these things. I mean, you do, but they're just not. I'm sure you know what I mean. But I got up, made my bed, cooked my breakfast, got all my stuff ready for work, went to the gym, worked out for a while, went to the store, got me something for lunch, come back here, wrote an email to my lawyer, sent him the text, reworked the parenting plan according to what she says it is from what hints I can gather, because she wouldn't work with me on it at all. She wouldn't give me any hints on where she was at on it. So I sent it to him, and hopefully he can contact her lawyer and we can get on the same page with it. But that, to me, is more like the guy I used to be. I don't want to be the guy I used to be. I don't ever want to be that dude again. I want to be better than that dude. I want to have that drive and that tenacity for life. And I've been doing a lot of things moving in that general area. And I think anytime that you notice yourself doing that, you should say something to yourself, because nobody else is going to, because it don't mean shit to nobody else, but it does to you. And if you're anything like me, you spent most of your life from either a parent or a boss or somebody that's been a narc to you, that has just tore you down, that's belittled you, made you feel like shit, and you've heard so much more negative than you have positive. And it's not, and that's why I believe I got the life that I got, because I reinforced that belief. I made their beliefs mine. And that's where all the friction in my head came from all those years, was from knowing who I really was and trying to be who they thought I was. And so now I'm being who I want to be. And I think that's so awesome of me, you know, and I am tooting my own horn. And I'm just really proud of myself, you know. I didn't let her bother me. Because before, I mean, even a month ago, I probably would have let it get me down. I know it would have got me down. But I mean, that's... Oh, and I studied a little bit of Spanish this morning. Got that out of the way. Life is getting better. I mean, I just gotta keep trucking on, you know, and I really appreciate the comments that I've been getting lately. I mean, they're awesome. I really do. There's just, that's all I can really say. That's the best way I can say that I really appreciate it. I love you guys. You really have been helpful. But I don't know, it's just where I'm at today, you know. I actually got to work like a freaking hour early. So, oh, and I made this YouTube video. So, you know, and it's not even 8 o'clock yet. So, I'm doing pretty good. I guess I'm going to have to get off here, and I just wanted to give a quick update on all that. God bless, guys. Oh, I'll probably let you know what happens on the visits or whatever. You know, I'm sure we'll get it worked out. It's just, I thought it was funny that, you know, she would start showing her true colors so soon. And to me, that is awesome, because I was actually wrong on how long I thought it was going to take her to start declining. She's doing it more rapidly than what I anticipated. Which, when she was with me, she was coming from a relationship she was a really unhealthy living person. And when she got with me, I was not that way. And she actually drugged me down, or I allowed myself to be brought down into that for a while. And then once I started coming out of it, that's actually when our relationship started going to shit, because I started seeing things, you know. But anyway. And it took her quite a while the first time it took her probably a couple years before she imploded, then exploded. And this time, she's starting to do it a lot quicker. But her relationship she's in now is more unstable. Well, I don't know that for a fact. I just know that from the people who've come to me and said, hey man, this is what this dude's like. And it's kind of comical, and I think it's karma working, is the dude's a wife beater, you know. And I don't think that part's funny, and I hope she doesn't get hit. But, you know, I just think it's funny that you got these two abusive people. One's emotionally abusive and one's physically abusive, you know. You got what is that saying, an immovable object and an unstoppable force. You know, what's going to happen, you know. But she's declining a lot quicker, and that's one reason I'm not fighting her on anything, because I'm not going to give her that fire. I know that whenever you feed into a narc like that, especially when I was with her, the more she had conflict with her ex-husband or her parents or someone in my family, our relationship was awesome for that relationship. Let me put it that way. It was awesome for that relationship. But whenever it was quiet on the outside, you know, everything was good that way, then it was shit in the relationship. I mean, it was fucking hell. But I'm gonna let it start. I mean, I'm not gonna get that fire any oxygen. So I see that this is God's plan working. You know, everything's gonna work out the way it's supposed to. It's happening really good. My life is really good right now, and I'm sure I'm gonna have some downs and some more ups. But you know what? I know I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna let it bug me. I'm not gonna let it get me down anymore. God bless y'all.